What's up, guys? LJ Crypto back with another video. If you like my content, please subscribe, hit the share, like, and comments button, and always know that it is my goal to help you become financially free through the crypto market. So let's get started. So in this video, I want to talk about updates with Pulse. Alright, but first, before we get into that, I want to look at the Hex chart. So, for a while now, let's see. So, ever since Hex made its all-time high at 51 cents, it's been on a downtrend, and I want to say last week, it went at a bottom of about 12 cents, just about. But ever since it went down to 12 cents, it's been on the uptrend. So yeah, we might be on the uptrend for these next few weeks. So yeah, it went to 12 to 22 cents, so it's definitely on the uptrend as of this month. And especially with Pulse progressing, with good news coming out with that, I think that will correlate with the price going up. But yeah, back to Pulsechain updates. So we'll start here. So devs and validators need Pulsechain Testnet v2 up regardless of sacrifice balances. And v2 will be launched earlier. Instead of delaying it to perfect sacrifice balances. So that's basically for those who was in the sacrifice phase for Pulsechain, which happened in August. So that was about 3-4 months ago, a while ago. So yeah, basically, yeah, sacrifice. You will not be able to see your sacrifice balances through version 2 testnet. So yeah, that was specified December 8th. Then he talks about Friday. We've already validated that distributing sec balances work fine, so valid rotation is the best upgrade to be tested on v2. So that was our main focus, version 2. And boom, 2 days later after that, v2 goes live. There's a GitLab / GitHub. Then there's this, and this is the important part along with up here. So let's see. So yeah, now according to Richard Hart, you can now check out your ERC20 copies on the version 2 Pulsechain testnet. So yeah, now we'll get into the GitHub / GitLab. Alright, let's see. So version 2 enables validator rotation, registration, and staking, and it allows you to run your own node. And running a node, I'll tell you right now, that takes way too much space, and it will take hours to sync with your computer. So yeah, unless you have a crap load of space on your computer and you want to wait hours to sync with the node, with the blockchain, then yeah, I wouldn't do that. I know majority of people not gonna do that anyways. But yeah, now connecting to Metamask, these are the information. This is the instructions for the network. But we go to my Metamask. Yeah, as you already see, I already set up the Pulsechain testnet, right? And let's see, we go settings, network, and yeah, this is how you, if you don't know, this is how you put in the information. Just copy paste these and then paste it on here. Go into the network section on the settings of your MetaMask account. Boom, that's how you do that. So yeah, there's that. And then let's see. Now, if you want to get testnet, testnet Pulse, go here. So just click on this, and all you gotta do is type in, paste in your address, public address, which will be, let's see, here. All right. Then request it, and you'll get one Pulsechain. And you can, use that to transact around, Pulsechain network, of course. Alright. I'm actually a little curious about this. So let's see. Okay, yeah, this is, look into this a little bit more later. This is, definitely more stuff in terms of coding. Yeah, definitely will look at that a bit later. But let's see. So now let's look at the other instructions. This talks about connecting your Pulsechain node. Yeah. Once again, you need a crap load of space, 750 gigabytes. Yeah. My my iMac holds 1 terabyte, and yeah, so even 750 gigabytes for any computer. That's a lot of space. So yeah, just be aware of that if you want to run a node. Then these are other instructions for the, like how to verify, how to confirm what block number Pulsechain is at. So now let's look into the validator, information. So Pulsechain, validator, registration, staking, rotation, revenue share are managed via system contracts that can be interacted with the Pulsechain, through the Pulsechain validator and staking user interface. So users, through the UI, the user interface, users can view information about the network validators, which includes their rewards, percentage revenue share, number of misdemeanors and felonies, delegated stake, remove stake, and the register of new validators. Validator rotation. Alright. So validators are rotated at the end of each era on a targeted 24-hour basis every 28,000 blocks. On these blocks, several operations will occur. Let's see. So validators already in rotation for the past era will be rewarded transaction fees for blocks they produce throughout the era. Earn fees are paid proportionally to the validators' stakers based on the validator's revenue share percentage. They give an example. I know this a lot, but yeah. So an example is validators have 50% revenue share and 2 stakers exist with 2 and 3 testnet pools delegated. Then the stakers will receive 20 to 30% of the validators' rewards respectively, with the remaining 50% going directly to the validator. So yeah. So that's the revenue share of how validators get rewarded, alongside the delegators, those who stake their pools on the validators, like staking pools. Registered validators will be ranked by their total delegated stake. The top 33 validators will be selected as the authorized set of validators for the next era. So yeah, we'll look more into that. I'll show the UI pretty soon. Let's see. Okay. This part I'm not gonna read, because this is towards those who are going to be a validator. Let's see. We'll read this part, I guess. So, users can delegate their pulse to registered validators, earning a portion of the validators' rewards of the validators who selected for rotation. Stakers have a responsibility to delegate stake to high-performing and reliable nodes that will service the network well, and users should make informed decisions when staking. So yeah, do your own research before you delegate to somebody. And I'm pretty sure, you know, the validators of Pulsechain are going to be honest people. Can't guarantee that, but I'm pretty sure that, you know, we'll have honest validators. So yeah, only the top 33 will be within the error. We already seen that. Misdemeanors and felonies represents the historical offenses that have been given to the validator for lack of uptime or bad behavior, and these result in loss of rewards for the validator and the stakers. So yeah, if a validator has a bad reputation, it's best not to, you know, be within that staking pool that the validator, you know, provides for the delegators. Total rewards is the total amount of revenue earned by the validator over time, including revenue share with the stakers. There's a UI, array of adding and removing. We'll look more into that once again. Staking rules. Stakes added to the validators already in rotation will be considered pending until the end of the error / that's validator rotation. Users can only remove stake from a validator after 24 hours. You can add or remove from existing stakes, and it's also possible to remove just a portion of the total stake. So those are the staking rules. And I'll say this right now, this sounds a lot less complicated than Hex is. Hex is when understanding Hex is a different story, but yeah. Compared to the staking rules of Hex, this sounds a lot more simple. Alright, so yeah, that's the gist of the GitHub information. Not gonna read this once again because that's more towards validators. I know majority of the people, you know, in Pulse aren't going to be validators. Especially considering how much you're going to need to become a validator. Gonna need a lot of money to run one, and you have to also know how to run one as well. So yeah, this is basically the gist of the information of the GitLab. Now we're gonna check out this basically what staking website. So as you can see, if we go to my Metamask accounts, I am connected right to, you know, staking Pulsechain website. So he's gonna do a little introduction, or, you know, try this out. So I'm gonna hit this, and guess I'm just hit this, right? So yeah, this validator has no misdemeanors or felonies. That's the validator's address. This is in rotation, meaning it's, you know, in session or whatnot. That's the revenue share that they receive. I want to say this is the rewards that I get. And this is the amount staked in the validator, in the staking pool. And yeah, well, actually, I'm thinking about it now. Yeah, I need to get more testnet. So let's go back to let's see, Faucet. I'm gonna just do this a bunch of times. Probably do it like 5 times. Okay, so it looks like you only get 1 pulse a day, testnet pulse a day. So yeah, I have 2. And yeah, let's test this out. I'm gonna refresh just in case. So let's do this again. Do 1. So go to Metamask transaction. This is the fee of Pulse. This is probably like a fraction of 1 cent. or a fraction of a tenth of a cent. Yeah, no, that's gonna be nice. But anyway, so let's see. So it should be pending, and stake at edit. And if we go here, active stakes, this tells me what stakes I am in. So yeah, that's pretty cool. And yeah, like I said before, you need a lot of pulse to be validated. Yeah, I don't see most people being a validator. So you need 500,000 pulse to be one. Not sure how much that's gonna be. Nobody knows how much pulse it's gonna be when it comes out, but I'm sure it's gonna be a lot. Yeah. So yep, this is the this is the UI of the Pulsechain testnet. Pretty cool, pretty simple UI, easy to follow. Then this tells you the next eras, slash validator rotation down here, and they also tell you the time, which is really cool. They also have a light and dark mode, which is nice. Like dark mode better, it's easier on the eyes. I think a lot of people would agree with that. But anyways, so let's also look at the Explorer. Okay, so this actually looks a little different from when I last did it, but yeah. So yeah, Blockchain Explorer, these are transactions of Pulse. I believe these are all the transactions that are going on in Pulse, which includes me, of course. As you see, there's a small transaction hash, my address here. And you have other people doing it as well. It's pretty cool. Let's see. We go here, I believe. Let's see. Okay, so these are all the tokens that's on the Pulse V2. That's pretty cool. Actually curious to see if I have any tokens. And yes, it tells me how much Pulse I have, but 0 tokens was kind of weird. I feel like I should have Hex, but I don't. But let's see. Yeah, pretty cool that it shows how many. I feel like I believe these gotta be the ERC20 copies, I want to say. So if that's the case, that's pretty cool. You got the Pulsechain logo there. And yeah. So as far as why I can't see my ERC20s, I'm not really sure. I don't know. Yeah, it's kind of weird. It's testnet, so nothing's gonna work how it should be until the mainnet version. Let's see. So the other cool thing, they also have Uniswap testnet, and let's see, you can swap with these guys, and most likely should be able to basically swap with any ERC20, any coin that's built on the Ethereum blockchain, because Pulse is a copy of the ETH blockchain. It's just a fork, of ETH. Better code, basically, better network, faster, and cheaper. So yeah, anything else on the ETH network should be able to copy and paste the address on here, mess around with that. So yeah, yep, this is pretty cool. Yeah, I don't really have any Pulse to transact with, and I I don't have any other ERC20s anyway, so that would be pointless. Well, actually, maybe we can do something like this. Okay, so yeah, I'm still able to get other tokens, so let's just test this out. Settings, and also mess around with tolerance. So pretty cool. Transaction details. Okay. So there we go. Hex balance chains, pretty cool. So yeah, there's that. That's pretty nice. So PulseX. So that is the. If you watch my last video with the airdrop, you'll know that PulseX is the new name for the basically PulseSwap. So you know the DEX for Pulsechain, and yeah, they recently. So this is the day that PulseX has created its own, or I won't say Richard Hart created the Telegram page for that. A lot of people flooding in there, so pretty interesting. So if you wanna check that out, I'll put it in the comments or the description below. Alright, and yep, new logo for this Twitter page. It's been on the Telegram page for a while now, but they just now added it to Twitter, their Twitter page. And yeah, that is about it for Pulsechain. Pretty excited. It's pretty exciting that they are progressing with this. Richard Hart is definitely keeping his word, about making this a thing. And Pulsechain, actually, speaking of Pulsechain, I also want to look at the sacrifice address real quick. So one little thing I want to look at is the Pulsechain sacrifice. So even after months of this ending, there are still people sacrificing their money, still dumping their money to the sacrifice address, even though the amount of money you or the amount of pulse you're getting for the amount of money you put in is extremely small compared to what you would have gotten if you actually was in the actual sacrifice phase. As you can see, these are the values. So you got people putting in 0.14, 15 ETH, 0.12, 0.18, 0.75. Like, yeah, that's crazy. I want to see if I can find a crazy amount. There should be a. One of those are ways to look at the bigger amounts. But yeah, anyways, the point is people are still sacrificing their money to Pulse. So yeah, those who bought at the top, like bought, before everybody else in Pulse, in this Pulsechain sacrifice, I'm very convinced that they're gonna be set for life, because people buying on top of you buying earlier. Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of money. So yeah, but yeah, that shows that people really believe in this project. So I feel like that's evidence that this is going to be huge. This is going to really impact the crypto space. So definitely looking forward to it. That is the end of the video. Exciting stuff with Pulsechain. Glad that there's progression being made. Patiently waiting for, Hex to, regain its original price that it had, some months ago. Even though staking, have my Hex staked for like 4 years, 3 to 4 years, more years. But yeah, once again, if you like my content, please subscribe, hit the share, like, and comments button. Turn on the notification bell whenever I come up with a new video. Check out the description below, and I will see you in the next one.